I I've already admitted I have a problem.
No, that's totally fair. You've been completely upfront about that one. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Hello.
Well, greeting.
How has your Prideathon been?
Oh, I've been having a lot of fun.
You and me both. This has been a great way to promote the cause and to get to know a lot of different people.
Right? I totally agree.
Hey, Becca. So, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody?
Oh, absolutely. My name is Gustav Kuma. I am the self-proclaimed gluttony bear. I am a variety streamer. I tell dad jokes and I have a dad bod and I just like having a good time.
Respect. And pronouns he, him?
Yes, they are.
Perfect. Those are definitely easy to use. Like, I got
And
nothing
oh,
against they, them. It's just so much easier for me to know or to
absolutely.
get used to he, him, she, her.
May I ask yours as well?
Oh, I'm she, her. Uh,
Fantastic.
so what platforms are you on?
I stream on Twitch.
I used to be there. I
Yeah,
remember those days.
especially lately with all the news that's been going on, it's interesting.
Yeah, a lot of people have decided to look into other avenues.
And I don't blame anyone who does.
Not at all. So, do you go by any nicknames?
Basically, whatever people call me, I'm good with. Gustav, Gusta, Gus Gus. Some call me Papa Bear.
Papa Goosey.
There we go. You can, if you want to use that, go right ahead.
I think I just might.
I am perfectly okay with that. I am always okay with nicknames.
Great to hear. So, how did you decide on your handle slash VTuber name?
Well, I'm actually called Gustav in person by family members. So it's an in person nickname.
You doxed
And
yourself.
well, it's not my real name.
Oh
It's
no,
just
it's like an IRL nickname. Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. It's an in person nickname. And Kuma means bear, and I'm a bear, so it works.
That yeah, that kind of tracks. Like
Yeah.
I followed the same kind of reasoning for my design. Blonde because I'm blonde. Succubus because I like sleep with 80% of all my friends. Do you happen to have a catchphrase?
Respect.
Thank you.
A catchphrase?
Yeah, like a
Uh,
specific goodbye, a specific thing you just like to say makes people
uh,
laugh.
Usually when I raid, I go with "We are here to raid your fridge," and that's usually pretty unique.
Raid your fridge.
Yes, because like I said, I'm the self-proclaimed gluttony bear. So when I raid, I'm here to raid your fridge.
That is totally. I love it.
Yes, and it always brings up a conversation. Usually, people talking about what's in their fridge or stay out of my fridge.
Right? That's immediately going to have people thinking, "Stay away from my
Yeah,
fridge. There's my food."
I get that a lot too. It's like, no, you stay away from my food, bear.
So, can you briefly describe your lore?
Okay. Briefly describing it. Mostly, this is what chat and me have come up with because I don't have any hard set lore. But I am a bear that works at a warehouse that provides all your bare necessities. And I have a fridge that oddly enough connects to every fridge everywhere, but it when opened is random, and that's how I raid fridges.
That's where my pudding cups went.
Exactly. If you ever misplace some of your food, it's probably because of me. But that also includes fridges that aren't technically working. So, like if they're at the dump. So it's a negative too.
Hey, yo, Praxis with the $40 dono. Thank you.
Hey, let's go. Oh, does that mean you got up to
Yeah, that I
your
hit the
$100
goal.
goal?
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go.
Let's go. Now I gotta figure out.
What are your incentives?
I actually didn't think of the first one. So I'm
Oh,
gonna say chat gets to write a tweet, TOS friendly.
there we go.
And if we hit the next one, dang it, where is it? We just hit a milestone.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, so chat, we can. You guys can start thinking about up the tweet, and we can continue with the questions. Are
Oh
you
yeah,
more?
absolutely.
Are you more say so, unsay so, or lewd?
I'm more in the middle. It just depends on who I'm chatting with and what happens. I am totally okay with talking lewd, and I'm totally okay with just being a little wholesome.
That's fair, but you don't particularly go for not safe for work stuff.
I mean, I horny post on Twitter. You know, I'm horny on Maine, respectably. But I don't go. I say I don't go out of my way. But if the conversation goes there, the conversation goes there.
That's the way I like to have it. Like, I am pretty open to basically any conversation. I don't particularly try to push my specific stuff. I mean, it happens anyways. I'm only demon.
Yeah, you're only a succubus. It's gonna happen.
It's just gonna happen. So, is there a specific kind of audience you want to reach?
I'm still. I think of myself as relatively new to this, so I'm kind of putting my feet in the water and trying to see what audience comes to me at the moment.
That makes sense. But do you have any kind of target audience in mind at all?
Uh, I'd say more comfy jokesters. Like I'm always about the puns, and I love it when chat throws in the puns while I'm doing whatever.
So, if they don't give you any puns, it's like a punishment for you?
Ah, punishment. Yeah. I
You
wouldn't say a
got that
punishment,
good.
but I did. Of course, I did.
Of
But
course you did.
I wouldn't say I'm punished, but I just have to do it myself then. I even have a redeem on Twitch. It's just tell me a dad joke, and I look one up real quick and I give it. I have some favorites if you want to hear.
Oh, sure. Hit me up.
So, why'd the necromancer break up with his girlfriend?
Why?
Because she refused to raise a family.
Nice.
Eh?
I should have got that one too. Like,
It's one of
I've
my
heard that one.
favorites.
But like,
That's the one I always tell when people are like, "Oh, you got dad jokes? Well, tell me more."
when does a joke become a dad joke?
When it causes pain to the recipient, sometimes.
No, when it becomes apparent.
Okay, nice. I love that.
Yeah,
Thank
that's one of
you.
my favorites.
Oh, I'm gonna use that now.
You should, you should.
Oh, I
So,
love it.
what inspired you to start making content or start streaming?
Watching some other streamers, and I'm just like, this looks like fun. I would love to do what they do and just make other people generally happy and laugh.
Honestly, who doesn't love to make people laugh? It's like one of the greatest feelings in the world.
Right? I absolutely love to make people laugh. If you're not laughing, then I need to try a little harder.
Yeah.
Or I'm just not funny, I guess, but let's not go that route.
Ideally, I make jokes that make me laugh, and that just in turn makes other people laugh.
Hopefully, right?
Welcome back, Hayami.
I do the same thing. If it makes me laugh, I hope friends laugh.
Yeah, like I kind of tend to hang out with people that share my kind of sense of humor, so any joke that, or most jokes that'll make me laugh, will also make them laugh.
And that's a good way to do. Oh, I see that last seahorse in chat. One of
Hey,
the
Seahorse is back.
one of the big people who's been putting this all together. Mad respect.
Oh, absolutely. I really love
100%.
talking with her.
Yes. She helped me out with some of the stuff I messed up on at first. Oh, 13,881 gold total. That is freaking amazing.
Yeah, we're just under that 14,000.
Right? Oh, I am hoping. I know it's dying down because it's towards the end of the day, but I am really hoping we get to that 20K tomorrow. That would be so cool.
Honestly, we just might.
I
Because, like,
I
I'm
I
going to
hope
be going
so.
strong until basically right up until Seahorse's stream. That's when mine's ending, and I'll be funneling everybody I can over to Twitch.
Yes, I will. I'll be starting noon my time and just doing as much as I can. I got a Genshin Impact small collab for, but beyond
Nice.
that, it's just Fortnite at noon, and then whatever I end up doing.
And then just headed for that final push at the end of the day.
Yep, and I work nights, so I'll be up all night.
I work morning, so I'm going to be crashing by time
Oh,
Seahorse is actually starting her set. I'll probably be
oh
falling
no.
asleep to the set, and I'll have to wake up to the news in the morning. But like,
Yeah, that's rough, but
we're we're doing it. We're going
yeah,
for it.
you're up all night. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm at what, 10 hours now? Nine
Uh,
and a half.
9.5. That's close enough. That's 10 hours.
Yeah, let's
And
round it up.
yep, and it says you're trying to do a 24-hour one, so
Yeah,
you're doing a great job.
I'm going pretty strong.
That's good. Got some energy drinks handy, or what's your poison for that?
Yeah, I'm like halfway through a monster right now.
There you go. That's how you do it.
I was actually expecting to be drinking today, but
Oh, see,
like I
I would
have
get
some
tired.
incentives for like take a drink or some stuff, but
Okay,
people haven't been doing those specific dono amounts.
gotcha. Okay,
So okay.
so it's specific amounts that you do that.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of drinking, so I haven't been just passively drinking. Otherwise, I'd be
Yeah,
sneezing all stream.
I'm a social drinker myself. I just if I'm around the right people, then I don't mind drinking.
Yeah, if it's in the right context and
Absolutely.
I'm around people I really like, they're like, let's have a drink. Okay, we'll have a drink.
Yep, I'm the same way.
But
It's
back
just
to the
it's comfortable. It's comfortable.
yeah, yeah, matching the energy of the room.
Exactly.
Back to the interview. How long
Oh
have
yes,
you
we got
been
sidetracked.
streaming on Twitch?
I took a small break, so I'm not gonna exactly include that, but I'd say about half a year.
Okay, so you're just recently getting started.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty new. That's why
Oh,
I don't quite have a model yet. I've commissioned the actual model, and I'm just waiting, waiting for that rigger to have the commissions open.
oh, fair, fair. You got your eye on a specific one?
Yes, I do. A friend of mine when I first started VTubing, and I'm just waiting for them to open their commission so I can snag a spot.
That is fair. You're in that PNG era where you're like proto VTuber essentially.
Yes, absolutely. But I mean, as they say, PNG tuber. It's a good way to start because
That's
that
how
way
I
you don't need
started.
to put any money forth at first. Well, not as much.
Oh no. Praxis just saw the $1,000
What
donate
is it?
donation incentive.
What is the $1,000 incentive
So the bot says act like a bottom. What it gets cut off and it's act like a bottom for a month.
for a month?
Yeah, it's $1,000
I mean,
for charity.
worth it, right? Worth it.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I am full top, so I mean, I don't want to
I
do it, but I will
You
for
don't want
charity.
to, but you will for charity. I'm gonna
Hmm.
switch myself, so I go back and forth.
Oh, fair.
Best of both worlds, in my opinion.
I can see that.
But
What
again,
kind of content would you want to do more of?
mm, I'd say I'd like to do more group content, like collabs and whatnot, because those are honestly the most fun.
Honestly, yeah, it's a lot of fun to collab.
It is. Like I was earlier, I was playing It Takes Two with my good friend and artist, and oh, we had an amazing time. We played it for 6 hours today.
Oh wow, 6 hours.
Yeah, we really got into it. We just played nonstop until we got a little burnt out.
For me, 6 hours is like a bit of a longer stream, honestly. And here
Normally,
I
I
am
go
going
for about
24.
right. You're going for 24 this time. I'm usually about 2 to 3 hour stream, but so yeah, it was about double my normal stream.
Okay, okay. So, is there a kind of content you'd want to avoid getting into?
I mean, anything that delves too much into, I'd say, politics and whatnot, because I'd like to keep my toes out of that kind of thing and just have fun.
That's fair. I personally have fun talking politics, but I don't push it on people that much.
Eh, Yeah, and if you enjoy it, then well, you enjoy it.
It is. It's what I enjoy.
Yeah, it's just you gotta always make sure you're talking with people who aren't going to get butt hurt.
I mean, I'm talking politics with VTubers. Everybody's going to be getting butthurt.
Okay, you have a fair point. You do, and not the good kind either.
I mean,
Depends on the politic, I suppose.
what's something you wish you were taught when getting into content creation? I'm I'm asking that as I'm realizing you're like 6 months in, so it should be more like, where's something you feel like you're pretty lacking and could use advice on?
Mm, I'd say I do get a little quieter when I'm by myself and chat's not rolling, and I need to just let my thoughts flow.
Yeah, vocalizing the thoughts, that's a
Yeah,
very important skill to actually have as a streamer.
definitely need to get better at that because you hyper focus sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I recommend have trying to get like some kind of rant going about anything that really crosses your interest so you can talk at length about a specific pointed subject.
Yes, absolutely. I know.
Practicing in the mirror actually helps a lot.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that, but it probably would. Although I have a big house, so I can't stay in the bathroom too long. There's a lot of people who live here.
Oh, totally fair, totally fair. Is
In
there?
fact, earlier
Hmm?
today when I was doing the It Takes Two, I was actually being so loud. My roommates and whatnot were like, "What is going on in there? Is he okay? He's being loud." Because I was having, like I said, I was being loud, having fun.
That's just how it goes sometimes when you're practicing.
Yeah, it is, and family just thought it was hilarious.
That is a good sign. You want people to find your jokes and stuff to be funny.
Yeah, and again, they just thought how loud and active I was being, and that they can hear it in the yard and whatnot. They thought that was funny. I can get a little loud when I'm really getting into something.
Make a video of you talking, watch it the next day. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Especially
talk about an idea or a subject that you have a personal vested interest in, even if you don't think it's like super broad or if it'll do super well. It's about getting used to doing it.
Exactly. I definitely agree there, and it's mostly just familiarization and getting used to everything. So it just becomes second nature to ramble your thoughts.
Yep. And that's why I recommend the rant about like a specific subject. And also record that rant. Throw it out onto YouTube.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. I need to start publishing.
That's how I've been growing. More often. Like 2 months ago, I was at 150. Right now,
looks like 333 subscribers.
333. And like I started this stream at
I think you miscounted. It's now 334.
Nice. Did you sub?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
I thought it would be funny to do it right then.
Perfect. Perfect timing.
Absolutely.
What's the biggest project you're currently working on?
Well, besides the actual model that's been taking a while, this whole Tridathon thing is the biggest thing I've really done.
Honestly, yeah, me too.
It is huge.
I've done some big group collabs specifically, but I've never done like a full-on 24-hour charity stream.
Right, neither have I. This is amazing. I've done some big collabs as well, and it's, it can get a little chaotic, but this is on another level.
Yeah, this is like a multi-day event.
It is. I am so surprised. It literally about everything. Is. It is amazing, everything that's going on. I am very surprised, and it's doing very well.
If you
and again, special thanks to all those who were putting all this together. I believe it was Aquapunk, The Last Seahorse.
Yep.
And what was the other name? It was Ray something?
Latent.
It was Latent?
Yeah, Latent Talent.
Okay.
Those three have been the ones that really got this together, and they were the glue that really stuck around and let us all come together around them and join forces, so to speak.
I agree. They deserve the biggest credit here. 100%.
Absolutely.
Shout out to them. 100%.
And I don't know if Latent was interested in coming on stream, but I did actually have Seahorse and Aquapunk on stream.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, they're both a lot of fun to talk to. I really like them.
I've known Aqua for a decent amount of time, and I bug them on their stream quite often. But the other two, I'm new to introducing myself to them. But they all seem like great people.
Oh yeah, I've only known everybody here pretty much from Prideathon, essentially.
Yeah. almost everybody in the Prideathon is a new face to me, and that is great.
Love meeting new faces, finding new
I
content
agree.
to watch, and all that good stuff.
I agree. You can't follow too many people on Twitch and YouTube, honestly, because
Until you hit the cap.
sometimes, oh yeah, there's a cap, but that'll take a while.
It will. If you could collaborate with any content or with any creator, who would it be?
I've always I've always wanted to. Iron Mouse has always been a really big one for me. I've always loved and thought Iron Mouse was 100% hilarious. And if that would
Agreed.
ever happen, that would be like wow to me.
That would be so amazing.
Yes, I love watching her snippets. I usually don't watch the entire stream, but I love watching her clips on YouTube. And oh, she is funny.
She is absolutely funny and deserves all the recognition she gets.
100%.
Really like her.
She's definitely my favorite of the bigger streamers, I think.
Personally, that's Chai Lily for me.
That's a good choice too. I really enjoy her too.
Have you had a collab that really stands out to you?
One that stands out. A while ago, I had a really big collab was just golf with friends and the pure chaos that can ensue when you have collision on. It's just it sticks with me and it's fun.
Collision on? How does that
Yes.
work?
So
Like
if
the
your
balls
ball hits
bang?
someone else's ball, it shoots them away. And it messes everything up that they've probably been planning.
So it's like golf.
Yeah, like actual golf, and if you hit their ball, it goes wherever you hit it to. And some people will just do that intentionally.
Nice.
Some
I should
people.
play that game.
Yeah, it is. It's a
That'll
lot of
make
fun.
friends.
Well, you got plenty more friends here in this trans prideathon community now, and I'm
Oh,
sure you can get
absolutely.
together some golf with friends.
Golf with friends, Uno with friends.
Oh,
Lot of
Uno!
family building games.
I love some chaos with Uno, and especially when it gets to some friendly yelling, like really you did that to me.
Yeah. Oh,
Uno can be a lot of
it
fun.
gets some of the best drama is
It
Uno.
does. It does, and I love it, and I love causing the drama.
But what happens at the Uno table should stay at the Uno table. People shouldn't be
Absolutely.
canceled over it.
Oh no, that's dumb. No, don't do
Scapa
that.
stream when? Scapa?
Scopa? Scappa?
Scopa? That one I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is either. Fill us in, Big Al, if you would.
What skill has taken you the longest to improve so far? Oh, it's an Italian playing card game.
Oh, okay. Uh, I've actually started building and painting Warhammer, and I have difficulty with steady hands and painting part, but I've been sticking with it, and I've been slowly getting better.
Nice, nice. Keep it up, keep it up. What army are you building?
My main army is Tau for the greater good.
For the greater good.
For the greater good. My little brothers actually started getting into it without my influence. I just helped them after they got into it. And one of them is Necron, and the other one's Thousand Sun.
Alrighty. I'm the basic bitch here. I've got Black Templar Space Marines.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just to
I
practice
mean
painting. Yeah,
they
they're
are
awesome.
interesting to say the least.
I honestly think everyone should have at least one Space Marine army.
True.
And I recently bought, just to do a little bit of a painting lesson, I bought some Dark Angels.
Ooh, Dark Angels.
Yes, I just like the way they look, mostly because I like green. And they're the first army I'm 100% trying to paint as they're supposed to look.
Yeah, I personally try to make personal custom designs.
Me too. Like my Tau army, I'm painting them like Evangelion units.
Oh, nice. Mine look like Meganax from Gundam Wing.
Ooh,
But my
that is
Shadow
nice.
Sun looks like Sandrock.
Sandrock's a good one.
Really good.
Oh, what's your favorite Gundam? Since we're on that,
Exia.
Exio,
Exia from Gundam 00.
Exia. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine's Death Scythe, just because I love Hero or
Duo?
yeah, Duo Maxwell.
Yeah, Duo. Duo is a great character. I really love him.
I
Also,
absolutely
thank you,
love
Hayami.
him.
That's a ton. So,
So
where do you want
definitely
to...
Death Scythe.
Death Scythe is a really good one. I also really loved its design in Endless Waltz.
Oh, it was
Looks
so
so
nice.
good.
It was so good.
So, where do you want to see your platform in 5 years?
Ooh, 5 years is a lot of time. I would
It is.
see. I usually don't aim too high. I would say at least I'd like to be 1K followers, making about 20 people watching at a time. I don't think that's too big for 5 year time.
No, I don't think so either. As long as you keep at the content grind, as long as you keep up with the necessity of regularly getting noticed. And
Yes,
unfortunately, that's just really hard on Twitch unless you have those niche games or other platforms drawing people to your Twitch.
that's something I've been learning right now is either play the niche games or try to branch out on like TikTok and YouTube and a bit of Twitter. Twitter doesn't help as much anymore, but branch out on TikTok and YouTube.
How do you feel about Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball,
Yeah, just in general.
the original, or do you mean as the
Like the
entire whole?
franchise.
The franchise as a whole. Okay, I was just clarifying. I love it. I
Okay,
absolutely love
sweet.
it.
Have you ever played
Bardock is my favorite character.
Respect? Have you ever played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2?
Yes, I've played it a decent bit.
Have you done it on stream?
I haven't played it on stream. It's
I
been a while since
recommend
I've
it.
played it in general.
I recommend playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on stream because I've
Really?
averaged 10 or 11 viewers at a
Oh well, I
time
will.
where I was averaging 3 CCV, but then
Oh,
those 3 actually put me to the top of the list because, like, it was, I don't know, 8 to 10 streamers, sure, but they were all 1 viewer each. And, like, thousands of people follow that channel. You just gotta know when
gotcha.
that time is.
Well, I do enjoy playing the game, so maybe I'll pick it up again.
Oh yeah, I definitely recommend it. Especially since I'm no longer on Twitch. I'm not your competition there.
Oh, you'll never be competition. You'll be a friend.
That's true. We're coworkers, not competition.
Exactly. I don't like to see it as competition.
Me either. Do you
Ah,
have a favorite music genre?
I have really been enjoying J rock lately, like baby metal.
Nice. I I have heard of some baby metal, but I haven't listened to a whole lot of their stuff.
I really enjoy it. It's rock, but based in Japanese. Essentially, it's
Yeah, pretty
fun.
much. It's pretty great. What
Yeah, I highly
song?
suggest.
Yeah, me too. I recommend checking them out. What song would be played endlessly on loop in your personal hell?
Now I gotta decide. Would it be a song I like and but playing it on loop would make me hate it, or a song I already hate? Probably would be a song I already hate, and that would be, I forget who sings it, but that Umbrella song where it goes Umbrella, Ella, Ella. a, a.
That's a Rihanna song.
Rihanna? Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
one. That one would drive me up the wall.
I actually heard a 50s swing style version of that song. It was pretty great. Just saying.
That sounds like it would be better, honestly.
Do you have a food that you like that not many others do?
Pineapples on pizza.
Based. We're besties now.
I love pineapples on almost anything. I will even buy a pineapple straight from the store, bring it home, and cut it up and just eat the pineapple itself as a snack. I love pineapples.
It's
So of
so
course I'm
good.
gonna put it on pizza.
It's like the best pizza. 9 times out of 10, I'm getting pineapple pizza when I'm getting a pizza.
Yeah, and I don't even need to get Hawaiian pizza. Sometimes I'll get a meat lovers and add pineapples.
Respect.
I love it.
If you could have anything for breakfast, what would it be?
That's an odd question because when I wake up, it's dinner time. So my breakfast is dinner already, and I can basically have whatever I want for breakfast as it is. But lasagna, because lasagna is my favorite food.
Totally fair. What topic could you talk about the most?
Genshin Impact.
Yeah?
I'm addicted. I am addicted. I've spent way too much money on that game. I don't even want to know how much money I've spent total on that game. For a while, I had every single character.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I have a problem.
And I'm going to assume politics, but is there a topic you would avoid at all cost?
At all costs, wouldn't be politics. It would be religion. My family is actually still very religious, and I just don't like talking about it because I'm not. Oh, do you
Oh.
hate Mondays? The lasagna joke? No. Well, everyone hates Mondays, but
Yeah, that's true.
Mondays just suck.
Yeah, Mondays do suck. End of the weekend. Who's the
Hmm.
most interesting person you have met or interacted with?
Oh, I actually met the English voice actress to my favorite Evangelion character, Asuka,
Oh,
and
really?
I had her sign a set of manga for me, and it was really cool.
I do love meeting voice actors. It's a pretty
Right?
great feeling.
It is, especially when you're already big fan of them. Like Asuka's, I have so many Asuka figures. It is
Turns out they're
ridiculous.
not a dick.
Yeah, and that
That's the
they're
best
nice.
part.
That's the best part. Like she was so nice. She was small compared to me, but she was so nice.
That's what I like to hear. If you could have lucid dreams, what would they be about?
I mean, they'd be lewd 100%. They'd be horny dreams if I could 100% control them.
Nice.
Not gonna beat around the bush about that one.
Giggity.
Ha! I
Has
see what
any
you did there.
story gotten you to change your perspective?
I change my perspective often based on other people's experiences. Like I said,
New information kind of thing?
yeah, I was raised Mormon, and I'm obviously not Mormon anymore.
Oh,
And
oh God, I'm glad you're not, to be
yeah, well,
honest.
I mean, yeah, I hate the religion now, but I've evolved a whole lot since then, and it's slowly I constantly receive more information. Like my past self had a dick way of thinking. Let's change that.
Is there anything on your mind you feel should have more attention brought to it? Now, I'm gonna have to step away, so enjoy your soapbox to promote whatever you'd like.
Or you're gonna just leave me alone to your chat while I talk about whatever I want. Well, let's talk about Genshin Impact because I absolutely love Genshin Impact, and I don't suggest anybody play that game unless you have enough money to spare, because you will end up buying way too much pulls. I actually like a few characters in there that aren't necessarily good characters, like Daya. Daya is very pretty, but her kit sucks. You're playing Genshin at the moment? True, I never suggest to anyone, right? Never suggest Genshin to anyone because you know it's a fun game and you love it, but you know the pain of the gacha system, so you don't actually suggest it to anybody. It's not a thing you do. My main damage dealer is Yoimiya, but Noelle has been in my party ever since I got her. Noelle is solid. Oh, are you back?
Yes, I'm back, and I see her talking Genshin Impact with.
Yeah, that's the first thing that I thought of. I was talking Genshin Impact.
I had a feeling.
Hey, I love the game, but I don't suggest anybody actually play it because it will hurt your wallet.
That is true. You got to be very, very strong-willed.
Yeah, Praxis said the same thing, and it looks like Ayumi can't trust themselves with the gacha games either. 500 to 600? Oh, those are low numbers. I've spent way too much on it.
It can be a slippery slope, so it's good to at least stop there.
Yeah, I've stopped recently, and I no longer pay into the roles anymore. I just hope for the best. So I wouldn't say I'm free to play because I still do the what's it called? I can't remember the name right now, but the Welkin. I do the Welkin and stuff like that. So I do bare minimum.
I get it. Ooh, accidentally had too many sleeping meds. So
yeah,
you were having fun.
Gotta be safe. You gotta be safe. I have no excuse. Oh, Battle Pass plus Welcome Moon. Yeah, that's what I do. I forgot the name of the Battle Pass. Right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Battle passes. I've got feelings about them, but people enjoy what they like.
I think the one in Genshin is worth it. You get a lot for your money.
Yeah, like it really depends on the game itself and how they're what's the word?
Implemented?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. See, I can help others think of the right word, but I'm terrible at it myself. But I think Genshin does pretty good battle pass. You get a lot of rewards just for I think it's I don't know how much, like $10 every time. And it goes for maybe a month and you get a lot of rewards. Sure, $10 a month is a lot for a free to play game. I usually do the higher up one so I can get that free banner and whatnot. I'm bad. But that's all I do now. It's so much better than what it used to be.
I know the rabbit hole that people can go down.
Yep. Yeah, the price got it. $10 for 1.5 months.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's basically a subscription.
Yeah, it's basically a subscription to it. And as long as that's all you do, and then you have $5 for the Welkin, which is also worth it. Because you get that, if you log in daily, you just get those free rewards. Well, not free, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But again, I don't suggest it Genshin to anybody. Keep your wallet safe.
You have to have the strongest of wills.
You do.
What's the weirdest way you've met somebody?
I actually met someone who's a friend now at a strip club.
Oh, nice.
I'd say that would be pretty weird.
It's out there. It's different.
It is.
Need all the money you can get going to Canada for Christmas.
Ooh,
Yeah. Road
I hope
trip.
you have fun in Canada.
What's the most amazing natural occurrence you've ever witnessed?
I once saw, it was very rare, and no one believes me, but I saw the aurora borealis above my house once.
Whereabouts do you live? Like, you don't actually have to
Washington
dock.
area.
Oh, really? They were that far south?
Like I was young though, so it might have just been my imagination because it was a
Oh, it
long
could have
road
also
trip to
been
get
like
home.
it could have also been like a false memory, so to speak.
Yeah, it could also be a false memory. I'm 100% willing to admit it because that's possible. But
But it feels real.
child self, child self swears he saw it.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I have seen it personally. It's beautiful.
Oh, I mean, it looked it looked beautiful to me. It looked like the same thing.
Would you ever go to space if given the chance?
Absolutely not. I do not trust enough people enough to put my life on the line for all those engineers, and
Yeah,
so
fair
much
enough.
can go wrong. I no,
It's
no.
dangerous enough down here.
Yeah, I barely even like to fly, let alone go to space.
Every time I went to play with my best friend outside, a shooting star would go across the night sky. Interesting.
Slay. I like how that's kind of in quotations, but yeah, that's cool.
You
Of
drive?
oh, oh yes, I drive often. I only have like 5 minute drive to work right now, but
Oh, that's a pretty good
driving's just
commute.
oh yeah, it's wonderful. But I drive whenever I need to.
What do you resent paying for the most?
Get Genshin Impact. We're going back to that.
Oh my god. Of course it draws back to that. Everything
Right?
goes back to Genshin.
I I've already admitted I have a problem.
No, that's totally fair. You've been completely upfront about that one.
When it first came out, I was really bad. I almost put $100 a paycheck into it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was so bad. It was. I am much better now. I am proud of myself. I've weaned myself off of it a bit.
That's good. What's the worst job you've ever had?
Fred Myers as a basic employee doing like parts and whatnot. Basically, just the gopher. I ended up getting fired because my boss was a complete douchebag.
I assume you don't really want to get into the details.
Oh no, I don't mind.
Oh, spill the tea. I'm a drama
Oh
channel.
yeah, oh yeah. Basically, my job was gopher. I do whatever is needed. I bring the carts in. I take out trash. I do all that. And like, you gotta when you have returns, you gotta sort them by aisle before you take them out. And this guy, sorting as I'm supposed to, and he literally kicks open the door, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm sorting this." Well, you need to be putting it away. You're supposed to sort it first, so it's quicker. And this guy was just an asshole. He even yelled at me for help taking another department's trash out instead of just worrying about my own.
What? Like, what's the big deal? You're
Yeah,
all you're all working for one company.
yeah. This guy, I ended up calling out so much I got fired because he was just an asshole. I didn't want to see him.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to see him either.
Yeah, the guy basically hostile work environment. He was the definition.
It really sounds like that. What change would you like to see in the VTuber community?
The drama, the drama. Just everyone needs to get along. I mean, not get along with the people that are obviously douchebags and whatnot, but there's just too many people trying to go for the throat and cancel. I feel
Oh, yeah, I
like
definitely
just
agree.
if you don't like someone, go to the other part of the VTuber community because we're
Yeah,
not all the same
frankly.
community.
Frankly, if you don't like somebody in the VTuber community, you can just block them and shut the fuck
Yeah,
up, and they won't bother you 9 times out of 10.
yeah, block and move on unless like they've done something that 100% hurts you and your community. Just go somewhere else.
Yep, most of it just doesn't even need to be made public either.
I 100% agree. Like I understand calling out big time streamers on bullshit, but don't bring it to the point where they have been bringing it to, like the hate and the hate DMs and the hate raids, and don't do that. Don't do that. Just hey, call them out. Don't do this.
You can
If they're
criticize their behavior without canceling them, is the thing.
yes, yes, you said it perfectly. Hayami asked, "What hobbies do I have, or what
Yeah.
hobbies do I enjoy?" I well, going back to Warhammer, it's very relaxing. Even if I'm not playing, just building and painting, and like me and my little brothers just sit in the living room building and painting while watching anime in the background, and it's really really relaxing.
That does sound pretty great.
It is.
Big Al is saying first step is check in before a call out. True.
I'm not sure what he means by that.
Like, when somebody is exhibiting behavior you would criticize, DM them, talk to them about it, and
Oh
then if
yeah,
they're
it's
continuing to
okay.
do it, then do the call out.
Yeah, like you never know what is happening in someone's life too. They could just be going through a current mental breakdown, and it may not have actually. Just need someone to talk to.
Yeah, and sometimes it just gets blown way out of proportion.
100%. It really does.
Not every time, but still sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes it's called for to just be like, "Hey, stop it."
Hypothetically, the zombie apocalypse is happening. What people are on. Oh, wait. Who are your 3 choices of people on your team?
See, that's a difficult one because I don't think I'd survive very long in a zombie apocalypse because I have a bit of a medical condition that if I don't eat a certain amount a day, I have severe side effects like migraines. So I don't think I'd survive very long.
Oh, fair enough.
Beyond that, I do actually have military experience. So if I have enough food, then I'm good. The people I would choose, a good cook, a good farmer, and someone else with weapons expertise.
Weapons or like trapper
Combat.
expertise kind of thing.
Yeah, combat expertise.
Yeah, yeah. That sounds like a good plan. You'd probably last longer than the average person.
As long as I have enough food where I don't start puking all the time, then that would be a good team.
If you
Well,
were a. Hmm?
I was just reading. Hayami says, "Commando squad and Thailand SWAT team." 3 days commando squad training. Oh, okay, I see. I misread it at first. I mean that those are good skills.
Those are definitely good skills to have. I do advocate for learning self defense.
Yeah, at least like weapon familiarization.
That's a good one to have. For my recommendation of bare minimum self defense, especially if you're on the shorter side, learn the Asoto Gori from Judo. It
Well,
helps.
yeah,
That will lay an opponent or lay your attacker out flat on the ground, prone, so you can run away.
yeah. Like in the military, they taught us how to fight from on our knees because most fights will end up on the ground.
Yeah, that's usually where it actually goes.
Yep, most person-to-person fights will end up on the ground. So that's where the military taught us is how to grapple and win from that position.
Yeah, that's. I've got some training in judo, and by training, I mean self-taught, essentially.
That's,
And
I mean,
learned from
even
my
if you're
older brother who
self-taught,
was practicing.
it's good to know something so you're not completely defensive.
Number 1, situational awareness. Number 2,
Mm-hmm.
conflict de-escalation. Number 3, escape. Number 4, engage. That,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%, yeah. That is the pecking order of
Yep.
actions you want to take in conflict situations.
Yep. Actual combat should be the last last
Absolutely
resort.
last resort.
100%.
So we are at the final 5 minutes of the video. Would you like to
We
shout
are.
yourself out one last time?
Sure. Again, I am Gustav Kuma, the self-proclaimed gluttony bear, and I just really love to make people happy and make them laugh. And I can be a little loud while gaming, and if that's your thing, come on down.
I'm willing to bet there's going to be at least a few people that would be interested in that.
I'd appreciate that. More the better.
Always the more the merrier. Thank
I
you
call
for
I call
coming
my group
on.
the sleuth because a sleuth is a group of bears.
Really? That's what they're called?
A group of bears is called a sleuth.
I had no idea about that.
Yep.
That learn something new every day. You hear that?
I'm
I don't
glad
got to
to
learn
provide.
anything else today.
Nope, nothing else.
I've done my quota and it's like an hour into the day. Thank you.
There we go. Well,
Seriously though, thank you for coming on.
yeah,
It's been a
I greatly
pleasure to talk
appreciate
to
you
you.
having me. I enjoyed talking with you.
I really love doing these interviews. They're a great way to learn people, get to know them.
Oh yeah, you did a great job. You had several questions that even ones that had to get me thinking. You did great.
Thank you. Have a great time zone and a great rest of Prideathon. I don't know what you're going to be getting up to. Oh, right. You have another stream coming up, right?
Later today ish, but it's almost bedtime for me. It's late in the day. Well, actually,
Okie
technically, it's
dokie.
early in the day. We're same time zone.
Oh, you're PST?
Yes, I am. So it's
Nice.
just about to hit 1 in the morning.
Yeah, so go to bed.
I mean, normally I don't go to bed till 4 or 6 in the morning, but I stayed up late last night and then woke up really early, so I need a little extra.
I wake up at 4 a.m. during the week.
Yeah, I don't get off work until 4 in the morning.
Can we bring the ferrets into this?
Ferrets?
Maybe next time. This
Do you
time's
have
ending.
ferrets?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No,
All right, well,
if we did have time for the ferrets, we'd have the ferrets out. But
okay.
Praxis had just said a group of ferrets is called a business. Do with that what you will.
Ooh, I like that. I like hearing the little names of a group of animals. Sometimes it's really adorable. Like a group of I think it was monkeys. It's a congress.
That's great.
It
That's just
makes a lot of sense.
unironically love it.
It is. All right. Well, I shouldn't take too much more of your time. I'm sure you have more people to get in here.
I have one more scheduled, and then I think after that I'm gonna wanna, if Hayami is free, I wanna pull her on the stream.
Ooh. I may stick around and watch a little bit before I go to bed.
Ooh. Don't keep yourself up too late. You do gotta rest for your stream.
Yeah. I'll try not to.
Okie dokie.
Thanks again. You have a great time.
I shall. Take care. Rest up.